That was a weird ending. Hello again, Victor here from ResQ Studio. I know you just heard a little clip of me jamming in the beginning, but that is all some studio and editing magic. I haven't actually done the intro jam yet. I haven't even unboxed the pedal. Hopefully I can come up with some intro jam for you guys, but that's indeed the plan. But since you're already here and you're like a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes into the video, you probably already know what's going on. I'm reviewing the Tape Core Deluxe from Nux Effects. Let's get it out of the way straight off the bat. I'm not getting paid to do this video, but I did, however, receive the pedal for this review. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to review it. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to play it. And you guys let me know what you think about it. And maybe it's for you and maybe it's not for you. Time will tell. A look at the package. Tape Core Deluxe, tone lock function, whatever that is. True bypass, which of course we all know true bypass is where it's at. Some say. It's from Nux. And Core Deluxe series, true simulation of an analog circuit. So it's digital, right? If it's a simulation of an analog circuit, I presume it's gonna be digital. It is a stereo pedal, but in this video, because I mean, I do have the facilities to play it in stereo, but I'm presuming that most of you guys who watches this video does not have a stereo set up in your room or in your rehearsal. So I'm not going to be covering the stereo options on this. Like I said, I haven't even unwrapped it yet. But let's move the pedal to the side. In the box, you'll find a Nux sticker, as you do on, I would say, all of the pedals. I've only unboxed like 3, maybe 4 pedals so far. And there's a sticker in every one of those boxes. So I presume they give you a sticker with every single purchase. Then you have a certificate, just a control check, quality check pass. And there's a Nux pedals booklet right here. And something I presume I'm going to be using throughout this video, an owner's manual for the Tape Core. And per usual, one side is in Chinese. I can't write Chinese, so good thing they also do it in English. All right, so let's see. There's 7 delay combinations from 3 repro heads. Killer sound quality, true bypass and buffer tail feature. Long press the foot switch for tap tempo function, which is definitely going to be useful if you're going to be using this live. Relay bypass, provide quieter switching. Nux original TSAC technology. 32-bit DSP, high performance 24-bit. So yeah, it's not an analog pedal, it is a digital pedal, but that shouldn't be a problem. If it sounds good, it sounds good. Doesn't matter if it's digital or analog. Yeah, I'm going to be referring to this a bunch. But let's take a look at the pedal. I'm going to leave the manual right here. So the pedal is right here. Let me see if I can get it in this camera right here. So yeah, this is the Tape Core Deluxe from Nux. Okay, I might need to get it down right there. We go. So we have our time knob to the top left right here. We have a mix knob and we have something, a mode switch. I have no idea what it does. Let me see. There's 7 modes. There's 8 modes. There's mode 1, which is repro head 1. Mode 2 is repro head 2. Mode 3 is repro head 3. Mode 4 is repro head 1 plus 2. Then 5 is 2 plus 3. 6 is 1 plus 3. And 7 is 1 plus 2 plus 3. And mode 8 is sound on sound. Sound on sound means the signal record and repeat while return to the original. I presume there's a mistake in that sentence because I don't get it. Sound on sound means there's signal record and repeat while return to the original. I think it's supposed to say it will return to the original. Yeah, all right. Like I said, I'm going to keep the manual right here so I can tell you which mode we're on. Let me get it right here so I can refer to that. Then we have a repeat knob, which of course means how many times you want to hear the delay. Then you have a tap tempo right here, or on and off. Hold it down for tap tempo, press it multiple times when it's in tap tempo mode, and hold it down once more, and then you're out of tap tempo. You have an input right here, you have an output, and you also have expression pedal's capabilities. So you can insert your expression pedal if that's something you want to use. Let me plug it in. Let me get some tones going for you guys. You already heard the intro jam. So through the power of editing, I will see you in just a second when I've done the intro jam. Alright, so I am done shooting the intro jam. I have no idea how long that was, but you already sat through it, or I guess maybe you skipped it, but I think you probably heard it if you're still here. Anyways, this setup I am running for today's video is going to be my Fender Stratocaster, which I already did a full review on. Link should be in the top right. My left, your right. And that guitar is running straight into my Line 6 Helix effects on the floor in front of me. I'm just using that for a bit of distortion / overdrive, whatever I feel like throughout this video. And that is going directly into the Nux Tape Core Deluxe in front of me. From the Tape Core Deluxe, I'm running into my Fender bass breaker right here behind me, and that is of course being mic'd with a Lewitt LCT 040, which I also did a full review on, and link should also be up there. So where should we go from here? These settings right here are the settings that you heard in the beginning, and I think we should dial everything to 12 o'clock, go to mode 1, and then take it from there. I don't know, that should probably be on normal mode. So this is what we have on normal mode, but I think we should just hear my clean tone. This is the clean tone straight into the Fender bass breaker. And with the Tape Core Deluxe, this is what that sounds like. Almost slap back, kinda. What should we fiddle with first? Let's try the time knob. I know that it does this. So that's the time all the way down, I suppose, or all the way up. This is the fastest it's gonna go. And it goes all the way up to some milliseconds. That's not too bad. Is this the slowest it's gonna go? I feel like I had it slower in the beginning. Let's try out the tap tempo already. So you hold down the foot switch, and then you get this little yellow light right here, and then you can tap your tempo. So if I want to go this slow, is it gonna go that slow? Not really. How do I get out of the tap tempo? I hold it down once again, and it turns off. So that's not too smart. There must be a way to have it still on. What if I just twist the knobs? No, that's not going to do anything. No. This mode switch? No. Alright. There's no way to getting out of there if you want to keep the pedal on. That's odd. Now it's slower, right? Now it's slower. Maybe get the repeats down a little bit. Let's actually already check out mode number 2. This is mode number 2 with everything at 12 o'clock. And compared to mode 1. So it's slower. And that is going to be, what is that going to be? Repro Head 2. So is Repro Head 3 going to be even slower? No. That's some good analog decay rate. So that is mode 3. Mode 4 is going to be what? Mode 4 uses the repro head 1 and 2 to get multi repeats. I don't know why I'm in F sharp. The effect I'm using on my Helix effects is the Minotaur effect, which is of course named after the Centaur effect. That sounds pretty good. Mode 5 is gonna be, Mode 5 uses the repro head 2 and 3 to get multi repeats. So I guess that's along the lines of what we just heard, but a bit slower. No. That's not really dotted 8. Mode 6 is going to be using head 1 and 3 to get multi repeats. That sounds good. So let's switch over to mode 7, which is gonna be mode 7 uses the repro head 1, 2, and 3 to get multiple repeats. It sounds something along these lines. And then the last mode is called sound on sound only. And that is because when you do like let's get a lot of repeats. If you want to change, you can hear it's still going. Let's get the repeats all the way up. Let's just see. Yeah, it is infinite. So if you twitch the time knob, so that's why you have the SOS only. Then it cuts off the signal. So you can dial in your time and then you can go to whatever setting or mode you want, and there you go. You don't have that analog thing where when you dial in the time. So yeah, I think mode 7 was actually my favorite. With a bit longer time, let's use the SOS. There we go. And with the repeats a bit down and lots of mix. Bit more. A little less repeat, and I think I'm there. Yeah, that's something I definitely would use. Sounds killer, man. Then there's the toggle switch, and I have no idea what it does. It says tail lock and normal, and I didn't even see anything about that in here. There's probably something in here about it, I would presume. Toggle switch, yeah, I know. Tone lock. Set the 3-way toggle switch to T-lock position. Can temporarily freeze the current setting of the knobs. This helps to keep your setting from being changed by accident on stage. Oh, okay. So that's why, like, if I get it up there in the tail lock, T-lock is in the middle. It's a 3-way toggle switch. T-lock is in the middle. If I get it there, it's going to keep my settings. Not if I have it. No matter what I do, I suppose. What about the tap tempo? Does that work in there? If I go slower. Yeah, okay, so the tap tempo function works with the T-lock function on, but that's a pretty neat thing. How do I get it back now? I go to normal, and then I dial in my settings that I just had. Mix around 12 o'clock. And then there's the tail. What does the tail do? Let's see. Save and recall presets. Tape Core Deluxe allows users to save and recall the one preset after you set the effect while holding down the foot switch. Set the toggle switch to T-lock position to save the current setting. No, that's still the tone lock. Tail. Okay, it says here. Tail. This means the repeats of the delay will not be cut when you bypass the pedal. Okay, so that's also a pretty neat function. So right now I have it on normal, so it's gonna, whenever I turn off the pedal, it's gonna cut the effects. So if let's get some more repeats in there so I have some time. Just like a normal pedal. But if you put it on the tail setting and you do the exact same, it's still gonna be there. That's pretty cool. Useful settings all around. I could see myself using both the tail, the T-lock, and the normal setting. But what I don't get is, what if you want to have the tail, but you want to lock your settings? What are you going to do then? Is it still gonna, is it T-lock right here? Let me see, what do I do? It's not T-locked right there. Tone locked. So you can not have the tail going with the T-lock enabled, which is kind of, it's too bad. But I guess that's okay. I'm a studio musician. I would probably use it in the studio and not for live gigs, so I don't see that as being a problem. What I didn't mention in the beginning was that it takes 9 volts power. And in the back of the pedal, there's also a little space for the 9-volt battery if you choose to run on batteries. I would always recommend using a power supply, but that's just me. If you're a battery guy or a battery girl, you can do whatever you want. I don't judge. Anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me to the end. Let me know what you thought about the Tape Core Deluxe from Nux Effects down in the comment section down below. And as always, have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.